Hey, good morning, guys. So, what's up with the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite news lately? What's going on here? We haven't seen or really heard anything since early December, which was a couple months ago. Well, finally, we got a tweet from Ono, who apparently escaped Capcom custody. Feeling himself, he said, and I quote, "Blanca visits Marvel office at Burbank. We had a lot of good conference at here, winky face. Will be, I can't write, silly face." So apparently it looks like Ono is risking his life to give us a hint that we should be finally expecting some Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite news soon. Tread lightly, Ono. Capcom is watching. Now, personally, guys, if I was being truly honest, I'm pretty damn worried for the next Infinite trailer, what it's gonna look like. Seriously, the first trailer didn't blow me away. I'm sure it didn't blow a lot of you guys away either. Like, just the announcement itself was hype, but the trailer itself, it looked very early in development, of course, but this game is coming out this year. It's coming out this year, so... in fact, the last time I was knocked out of my seat from a fighting game trailer was the Cross Tekken trailer. Not even Street Fighter V knocked me out of my seat. So I feel like the next trailer is really gonna define what this game is gonna be. It's like our first big clue to see what this game, like what its chances is of success. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. We don't know what it's gonna be like, but and I'm sorry for being pessimistic about this. It's just I think this it seems like history repeats itself too often with Capcom right now. So it's hard for me to get my hopes up, so to speak. I'm just being very careful. I want this next trailer to look good. Like I'm just talking about the graphics and the presentation alone. Just what it looks like. I don't care about gameplay right now. I don't care about mechanics, or I don't even really care about the roster or characters. I just wanted to look at it and be like, this is the next Marvel vs. Capcom game, and just really, blow our socks off, so to speak. Now, speaking of history, I'm sure the team is looking really hard at the launch of Street Fighter V and adjusting its priorities. The launch of the game is so important to get right because it's hard to recover from a really bad launch because of the reviews, the criticism, and all that. And plus, the advertising seems to go down really hard for Capcom games after it's launched. So the game is expected to come out in late 2017, probably around like October or November or something. So hopefully it will be ready. But honestly, deep down, I want this game to be delayed, guys. Just straight up want it to be delayed. Even if it's finished, ready to ship out, I still want it to be delayed just to make sure it's as polished as absolutely possible. I'm sure we will get a flood of information near the last few months, just like Injustice is right now, where it's getting a ton of character reveals and all that. It's all going to roll out near the end. It seems like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Injustice are not trying to step over each other's toes right now. The announcements are not overlapping each other. So probably by the time Injustice finally comes out, that's when the flood of Marvel news will be, pouring on the internet. Many people are hoping for their favorite character to make it into the game, of course. And one thing I honestly hope that is added into the game actually is a co-op function. That's like at the top of my list, where each player controls a character. We know it's 2v2, so just playing with a buddy online would be awesome. Or playing even 2v2 would be great as well as long as the netcode is good. It's just something I wanted really badly since Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I just remember back in the arcade days playing MVC 2. We're in Canada, so the machine costed $1 to play. So when we were kids, me and my friends, we all took control of one character, and then we quickly just run off the machine and our buddy goes in when we switch characters, or we yell and complain to each other when we're using the assist, using the Psylocke assist, and she gets blown up by her Hyper Viper and her friend would yell at you. But yeah, good times, man. I really want that because even if the game doesn't turn out the way we want it to, I'm sure just playing with your friends will make it great. That was one thing that helped Cross Tekken for me to play, but the netcode was so bad as well that it didn't really save it too much with playing with a friend. But like I said, that's at the top of my list of things that I want in the game right now. So there's been a couple of interviews lately saying the game is going to be very accessible for new players, which kind of worries me a bit. Marvel vs. Capcom game, we definitely want it to be a little crazy because that's what it's about. But at the same time, they said it's going to be very deep for the more veteran players or the pro players, which is nice, especially the combo system. Hopefully they don't dumb it down too much. We already know it's like a 2v2 format, which makes it a little bit more accessible, but we are losing some depth because the teams are smaller. Hopefully they also don't mean that the gems will be exactly like X Factor either. What they mean by, you know, like comeback factor. Hopefully that doesn't go too crazy. We just don't want the game to be made too safely made. Like that's a big problem with fighting games lately, is everything's being made really safe, and because of that it gets stale quickly. So that's one of the issues I have with Street Fighter V right now. I feel like the V-trigger system didn't just make it as deep as it could possibly be. So we'll see what they do with Infinite. It's a different game for sure. I guess we'll just wait for the next trailer, man, before we, you know, do some predictions and stuff of what we want. So let me know what you guys want in the game, and how are you feeling about the game so far. Obviously, we don't have too much information, so there's not too much to say. So look forward to reading your guys' comments below, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted as soon as the next trailer is finally revealed. So take care, guys.